Okay. Hey folks, welcome back to the meadow. We got quite a bit of rain last night. Got a little flooding, so we're going to take a flood walk. So you can see the trailer set up on top of 2x12s. So I'm not going to flood. We're going to need another 2 feet of water to make me nervous. So and we got a lot of meadows to fill up. And if I have to abandon ship, I'll abandon ship. As part of the whole idea of living here was to watch this property and see how it flooded. So anyways, folks, see, this doesn't flood out here, and this is where I'm going to build the house. So actually right there is where I'm going to build the house. It'll be a nice short driveway right on the main road. Power line's right above me. But I'll have all the rest of the property down there by the creek to enjoy. I'll just put a lot of insulation in the house. So see, this is my water gauge. When I went to go to the store, when I walked through here, it actually got underwater. That's a little bit now, but it was way under. So water's gone down already. That's why I decided to take a little walk and kind of see what's going on. My septic system did really well. Tank levels are low, no infiltration of groundwater. That's why I have the tarp over it like that. So it worked really good. First rain I had a little infiltration. Thank goodness I caught it and put that tarp over it. I just pumped it out and disinfected it. No big deal. You can see it flooded up to right about where the gate is. Now my other flood, that gate was about 4 inches underwater, and I had water on the trailer tires, so that's when I got my buddy to help me, and we jacked the trailer up about 10 inches. So give me a little bit more room. The house will be 3 feet off the ground, and it'll have 6,000 gallons of cisterns underneath it to collect rainwater and gray water for irrigation and RO water. I'm sitting too close to a wastewater plant not to treat my water. So, and RO's gotten so cheap, I can buy an RO system for $1,000 that will do the greenhouse and the house. So, and all my pipes will be in great shape too. No deposits on them. See, this little road right here, the water's coming backwards up this ditch. Once we get this leveled out and get this property to where has the slope that Mother Nature gave us, this is an old railroad track that I'm walking on. And you can see that field over there is lower, but the water can't get there because of this railroad. That's the natural floodplain, not my property. But I'll show you down here, it has to turn a corner, and then it just shoots east. So hopefully we can work with the county and we can get it corrected. And this was put in 1896, so I don't think they had a lot of environmental engineers look at it, or floodplain engineers, or even civil engineers. They just needed to move apples from what everybody says. So now the area is Christmas trees, and they grow a lot of fescue seed grass, red clover seed, and interesting valley. Quite a few grapes too. Nothing like Napa or Sonoma, but I haven't tasted their wines. I need to do that. Okay, here's my little back meadow. Oh, it's probably got 6-7 inches of water in it. But with this type flooding, it's very still. So basically it's a clarifier. The water comes in, slows down, the solids drop out, which are basically fertilizers and organic matter. That's why this thing grows 50-foot trees on 2-foot roots. The ground's so rich. You just gotta get it back to its natural state and it'll grow stuff like crazy. And I don't plan to sell anything. I'll just give it all away to the food bank because I have a steady income. I just want a comfortable place to live. So, but I love growing stuff. And there are a lot of needy people out there. I'll take it to the food bank or let the food bank people come down and pick it if they want it. You see, right in here is where that big bend in my river is. You can see I need to find a place where you can see it. Okay, here we go. You see the creek comes down here, and then about 50 feet from me you see it takes a left and it goes that way, and then about 100 feet it takes another left and continues north. When they put this railroad in, you can see that water coming in there. It wants to come and go into that floodplain, but this railroad won't allow it to. You can see this area in here during high water like we had in December. It's digging its way through there, but there's so much gravel here it can't move it. And I will show you, there's a huge hole right in here where it's basically trying to make a new course. So this railroad really screwed up the natural floodplain here. So hopefully we can work with the county and we can get it corrected. I really want all this gravel to make pathways in my gardens, because I have close to 10,000 feet of 3-foot wide pathways, all designed around this gravel. So, but anyways, very, very pretty. I'm so glad that Bruce and I worked together and got this cleared out, because it makes it nice. You can see the water as now. The water, when it's really high, like when the water is maybe a foot higher, it's going and turning this corner to get out into that field. And so a lot of times when it was going really fast, it was just shooting straight east because it couldn't turn the corner, not enough of it at a time when I filmed it before. But I didn't get a good, I did have just a cell phone. Well, hopefully it'll get that high. If it gets that high, I'll come back down here again, because it can, this level right here is a level of my camper. So if it gets up over here, then I won't be here. I'll be in a hotel somewhere. But everything's set up and stored away to where I could take up to a 4-foot flood. But the weather predictions for the rest of the year say abnormally dry March and April, which would be fabulous if I can just get through. And this is only another day of this weather, and it really hasn't rained as much as I said it was going to. So Oregon is so hard to predict weather here. It's something else. So, but anyways, just so peaceful. You can see all them solids just settling. It's an amazing place. Should be able to grow watermelon the size of Buicks, pumpkins that you could move a newlywed couple into. Well, there's some junk I gotta haul off. Haven't been able to get in there since it started raining. I don't like spinning my truck. She didn't get stuck, but I bought change for her today, but I just don't want to beat on her anymore. So I got the other truck for her. But the other truck's storing water, so. There's Betsy. Alright folks, well, I think I'll end this video. And I see the meadow out there doesn't even completely flood yet, so it can still take another foot of water too. That's pretty interesting. So these man-made things is what screwed up this floodplain. Once we get this back to this natural grade, then it'll still flood, but it won't flood as high up. I should stay away from my house. So anyways, thanks for watching, and hope you've subscribed or you check me out once in a while. So take care.